Hello everyone, I'm back on the road again this week with Drivers of SL, and I want to do a review of this week's Maschinewerk Corp drive. This is episode 5 of Luke's Weekend Drive. You know, I've been doing these drives for 4 years now, and they're all fun, but a few of them stand out as exceptional. We've done quests involving spy missions, pizza delivery, satellite repair, delivering medical supplies and vaccines, and a host of other things. I'll have to rate this week's drive as one of the best ever. Christie strives to make the drives as much like a video game as SL will allow, and the quest on this drive reminds me a lot of a side mission on Grand Theft Auto 5. My hat's off to Christie for her creativity and hard work that she put into this drive. I know she put a lot of time into it. Let's do an overview of the drive. A word about the video format. I normally test the drive HUD for Christie and record the drive show in the process, but this week I was off, so I asked my cousin Billy Bob to fill in, which is always an interesting proposition. The video you're about to see is from his experience on the drive, and I've also included some audio clips from his radio show. Be advised that some creative liberties were taken.
Hello and welcome to Billy Bob's Drive Time Show. Luke called me yesterday and asked if I could fill in for him today. He said he had something going on and couldn't make it. Knowing Luke, is probably just something he wanted to watch on TV. Oh well, I have to be off on the 14th, so I can't do the band at the Underground. He's going to have to fill in for me there. Oh crap, I shouldn't have told you that. Now nobody's going to show up. Anyway, I have a great playlist for your drive today. Hold on, I need to answer the phone. Luke gave the receptionist a day off. Doggone him. Hello, this is MTFB Radio. Talk to me.
Hello, Luke. This is Floyd Frey.
I'm not Luke. This is Billy Bob, Luke's first cousin. Luke's off today, and I'm filling in for him.
Okay. Well, I can extend the same offer to you since you're Luke's first cousin. I'm sure you are reliable. I'm starting an Uber-like ride service called SLURL. I asked in the drivers group who the best drivers are, and your name wasn't mentioned, but as I said, I'm sure you are reliable being related to Luke. He's a great guy. So, if you're interested, come meet me at Angel's Taxi in the City of Angels.
Okay, man. Sounds like a plan. I'll be there shortly. Thanks for calling. Okay, now, well, there was a couple things wrong with that conversation right there we just had, and that's one thing I've never been accused of is being reliable. I don't know who this guy is, this Floyd Frey, and Luke, a great guy. Let me fill him in when I meet him over at Angels. I think he's going to find out the truth of the matter. But anyway, I better get going here, and we do have some great music lined up for you here.
So as Lake 1 begins, you are contacted by a person named Floyd Frey. He's starting a new passenger transport business called SLURL. This is similar to real-life Uber, where passengers request a driver, the driver signs on to the job online, and uses their personal vehicle to transport passengers. But as with most drives, there's a slight twist. You have to have a driver's license to drive for a taxi-like service in Second Life. Who would have thought that? That means a large part of the drive will be you driving around to different testing sites. So, in Leg 1, you drive to Angel's Taxi in City of Angels to get the scoop on SLURL. When you get to Angel's Taxi, you meet Floyd, but you find out he has something called the invisible avatar virus. Wow, too funny and a stroke of genius by Christie. Here's why. This drive requires participants to transport NPCs, non-player characters, or bots as they are normally referred to in Second Life. Given the limitations of Second Life, this is not possible, so why not make the bots invisible? The HUD can still send you their conversation in text chat just as if they were riding in the vehicle with you. Ingenious. So, Floyd sends you off on your merry way to City Hall to get your driver's license. Once at City Hall, you meet receptionist Porsche Finesmith. That name sure sounds familiar. She has the invisible avatar virus as well. She claims she got it from Floyd Frey. Wonder how that happened. She informs you that you need to meet a testing officer to get your taxi license. She sends you off to find Officer Bellios to take your parking test. The parking test is straightforward with no real surprises. Once you complete that, Officer Bellios sends you to grab a bite to eat. While you're at the diner, Floyd contacts you to tell you he's doing something unethical. Taxi drivers are not supposed to use teleport systems. He wants you to go to Ogilvie Tunnel and teleport to another hidden spot.
Okay, well, I made it over here to Angels, and I knew it. I knew it was going to be a tangled web. Anytime Luke leaves, he probably knew this was coming. I just got a sneaking feeling he did, but now I got to go take some kind of driving test. Can you believe it? Oh, and I forgot, it got me all tore up here about this test, and I forgot to mention our sponsor today, Maschinewerk, and yeah, they got some really cool stuff over there. Check out their store, and I think we're going to get an awesome prize at the end. It ought to be after we have to go through all this driving test stuff, and I hope I get to haul some people and make a little money here, maybe. And I got one more thing before I cut you loose here. I just wanted to ask you if you knew what's up with that virus. Invisible avatar virus? Wow, that's kind of creepy if you ask me, but you know what? I was kind of thinking might have some advantages if I got that with Brandy's shine hauling business. That could really be an asset to be able to walk around invisible, if you know what I mean. Hey, we'll get on with the music here. I'm going to go take my driving test, and we'll see what's happening.
You make it to the teleporter at the tunnel, and you're transported to the tunnel system at Port Cowletta. An interesting place, but no real surprises here. Leg 4 is a long boat trip from Cowletta to Bay City. You are offered a free motorboat. Billy Bob used it and reported that it works very well. It was a nice and relaxing trip. Once at Bay City, you're instructed to go to the Bay City heliport. There you have a cup of tea and wait for further instructions. In Leg 5, you go to Bay City Airship Res Zone to complete your driving test. You meet Officer Cerveco at the Bay City Airship Res Zone and begin your driving test. You're given a speedometer HUD. You are graded on 3 different points: speed limits, staying in the proper lane, and stopping at intersections. When your test is complete, you drop the officer off at the city park. You are instructed to go to Mine Tunnel Glitch for another unethical teleport. This involves a train trip. You get a free locomotive to use if you don't already have one. It's a pretty short train ride. Just make sure all the switches are set correctly and you don't get off on a side track. In Leg 8, you complete the unethical teleport back to Satori. Then you travel to City Hall to pick up your taxi license. Now you finally made it. You're an S-Lift driver. Woohoo! Your first customer is Pixie Genevieve Gossip Girl, who is a famous SL travel blogger. She will probably write about S-Lift in her next blog, so be sure to do a good job. This is a video clip of Billy Bob's experience with Pixie. I'm surprised he didn't get fired.
Well, that didn't go too well there with Pixie Genevieve Gossip Girl. Her and I didn't hit it off too well. She didn't like my driving, but tell you what I did. I had put the recorder on my phone. I turned it on, and I recorded all of her comments during the drive here, and I kind of condensed it down into kind of like a time-lapse thing here in about a minute long from the 10-minute drive or whatever it was. And I thought maybe there Floyd could use it for training new drivers. If anybody can drive and keep her concentrating under all that blabbering, then they'll probably make pretty good drivers here. And I think I just got a text from him here too. I got to wait and see. She's already writing a blog about me, so we better find out what's going on here. So I'll let you listen to this clip, and then I'll get the blog info for you.
Make sure you follow the rules of the road, please. OMG, fail to stop much. Okay, a little too fast, please slow down. You're starting to scare me. Please stop at stop signs. Hey driver, please stay in your lane. I really want to get there in one piece, please slow down. If you don't stay in your lane, we might die. What is wrong with you? Stay in your lane. I'm assuming your other job is a race car driver. Tonight's headline, head-on collision kills awful driver and attractive passenger. I don't need to get there so fast I might die doing it, slow down some. Hey, you can speed up some, you know. I really want to get there today, speed up some, please. I just can't figure out how I got the virus. I've been so careful. For reals. You've got to stop at T intersections. For real, keep right, OMG. I think I'll find a driver next time who can stay in their lane.
Leg 10 is the final leg. In this leg you go to the final destination at Maschinewerk Corp to pick up your completion reward. Along the way you're contacted by Floyd. He gives you Pixie's feedback from her ride with you. Here's a recording of Billy Bob's review.
Okay, so here's the voicemail I got from Floyd there. I think it's kind of funny, really.
Okay, so Pixie pasted to me part of what she is putting in her blog about you and S-Lift in general. Here's what she said.
1 star, sad face. The driver was scaring me by weaving and may have been drunk, and otherwise was seriously having trouble maintaining a proper speed. He did not seem to know how to stop a car at intersections, or even care. I don't ever see myself getting in that horrid truck with this person again.
Meh, she's hard to please. You'll do better next time. Go pick up your payment for today's work from Maschinewerk Corp.
Many thanks to Christy and all the folks who made this drive possible, and a special thanks to our sponsors at Maschinewerk Corp. We received a box with 3 awesome prizes. Drivers of SL is an awesome experience. If you have not done a drive, please consider doing one very soon. There's plenty of help available in Drivers of SL group, and you can pick up a drive HUD at Drivers HQ. The SLURL is in the description of this video, and there are some other free stuff there as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time on Luke's Weekend Drive.